When it comes to retirement, most people think they're stuck with two choices: stay in the market and risk losing a huge chunk of your retirement right when you might need it the most, or go completely conservative and watch inflation slowly eat away at everything you worked for. But what if you didn't have to choose between safety and growth? What if you could have both? Because some of the safest retirement strategies available today are specifically designed to protect your money from market crashes while allowing you to participate when the market goes up. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how that works, including the single biggest mistake I see retirees make right before they retire that can permanently change their lifestyle forever. Before we get started, though, I want to invite you to click the link below to schedule a free, no obligation consultation with me. During the call, we'll discuss your retirement goals and concerns. We'll review your current risk exposure and show you which options are available right now to grow your money while staying protected. Okay, that said, let's begin today by discussing the big retirement lie. Here's the lie: Wall Street has trained people to believe if you want growth, you must accept risk. But that's only partially true, as I'll explain in a few minutes. And this belief can be potentially devastating for retirees and pre retirees who take it at face value. Why? Well, because when you're 30 years old, market volatility is usually just an inconvenience. But when you're 60, 65, or already retired, a major market downturn can become absolutely catastrophic. And the problem is something called sequence of returns risk. Almost no one talks about this, even though it might be the most important concept in retirement planning. Sequence of returns risk occurs if the market crashes early in your retirement while you're already taking withdrawals for income. And if you get unlucky, like this, your portfolio may never fully recover. Not because the market won't eventually rebound, but because you're pulling money out while the account is already down, locking in your losses and crippling your portfolio's ability to bounce back. Now, naturally, this can be permanently damaging to your retirement income and either force you to cut back on your lifestyle or risk running out of money. In fact, this is why two retirees with the exact same average yearly return can end up with completely different outcomes. One retiree experiences a market crash early on in their retirement. The other experiences it much later. It's counterintuitive, but this small difference can easily be the difference between you running out of money in retirement or not. So, really, the right question isn't how do I maximize returns? It's how do I protect my income from a potential market crash? That's why many people approaching retirement choose so called safer options, like CDs or bonds or simply holding cash in a savings bank account. But the problem with these options is that the returns are usually very low. This can often mean your returns are outpaced by inflation. Now, as you know, inflation is the rate of the cost of goods and services rising. What may seem affordable today could become significantly more expensive over the coming years. And when the growth of your nest egg is lower than the rate of inflation, your purchasing power is silently eroded over time, making it more difficult to maintain your desired lifestyle. Today's retirees are facing 30 plus years of inflation eroding their purchasing power, which can turn a no risk portfolio into the riskiest portfolio of all. So, is there a better option? Yes. So, how do you actually do this? Well, here's how to protect your money without missing the upside. This is where properly designed annuity strategies can become incredibly powerful. Now, I know what some of you are thinking: annuities? Those things are complicated and expensive. My money gets locked up forever. And you're not wrong to be skeptical. There are annuity products out there that are overpriced and poorly suited for most retirees. That's true. But here's what's also true: many modern annuity strategies are specifically designed to solve one major retirement problem. How do I protect my principal while still capturing a portion of the market growth? And that's a completely different animal from the products that give annuities a bad reputation. Now, here's a simple example. Let's say you have $1 million in your retirement savings and the market goes up 12%. Well, your strategy captures a meaningful portion of that growth. But what if the market drops 20%? Your principal doesn't lose value because of that market decline. Think about what that means for a moment. You're no longer waking up terrified every time CNBC starts talking about recessions. You're no longer worrying if one bad year can wipe out years of careful planning, and you create a solid financial floor. And here's something nobody talks about. Once people have that floor in place, they almost always make better decisions with the rest of their portfolio too, because they don't panic. And by the way, this is exactly what we help people figure out every single day at Coyote Financial Services. So if you want to see what annuity strategies might fit your unique situation, click the link in the description and schedule a no-cost call. Which brings us to the real goal is income, not account balance. Now, don't get me wrong. This isn't about putting every dollar into one annuity strategy. It's about strategically protecting that portion of your retirement that you absolutely cannot afford to take major losses, which means no matter what happens with the economy, your essentials are covered. That's a critical distinction because here's another mindset shift that changes retirement planning forever. Most people focus entirely on how big their account balance is, but a successful, worry-free retirement isn't just about your balance. It's about your lifetime stream of income. And here's what I mean. Someone with $2 million in savings but no reliable income strategy can still feel anxious every single month because every withdrawal feels like they're one step closer to zero. Meanwhile, someone with less money but a stable, guaranteed income stream may feel significantly more secure and less stressed. Why? Because they know that no matter what happens with the economy and no matter how long they live, they'll have a stream of lifetime income reliably coming in that covers their bills. And one of the biggest advantages of certain annuity strategies is the ability to create this predictable lifetime income. That matters more than people realize because one of the biggest fears retirees carry is this: what if I outlive my money? Especially today, people are living longer. Healthcare costs are rising, markets are volatile, and taxes may go up. There's more uncertainty than ever before, and modern annuities can help remove much of that uncertainty. So, if you want help building a strategy that protects a portion of your savings, creates a reliable stream of lifetime income, and addresses the tax risks most people don't see until it's too late, click the link in the description and schedule a call with our team at Coyote Financial Services. We'll walk you through your current situation, identify risks you may not even realize you have, and help determine whether strategies like these may make sense for your goals. No pressure, no cookie cutter plan, just a real conversation. And if you found this video valuable, click the subscribe button below because we're going to keep breaking down the retirement strategy mistakes and opportunities most people never hear about until it's too late. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.